students, today we are going to do test and evaluation of Act 1 Scene 3. Welcome to my channel. Cassius, now Kotai Kaska named to thee a man, most like this dreadful night that thunders, lightens, opens graves and roars, as does the lion in the capital. A man no mightier than thyself or me, up in personal action, yet prodigious grown and fearful, as these strange eruptions are. First question is, who is the man most like this dreadful night? Why does Cassius speak of the man by comparing him to the lion? Cassius is referring to Julius Caesar as the man most like this dreadful night. He compares this man to the lion to emphasize his power and influence. The lion is a symbol of strength and authority, and by comparing the man to the lion, Cassius is highlighting Caesar's growing power and impact, despite not being physically mightier than them. Second question is, how does Cassius describe the night? What does he say he has done on such a night? Answer is, Cassius describes the night as being dreadful, thunderous, and lightning filled. He says that on such a night he has walked around the streets, subjecting himself to the dangers of the night with his cloak unfastened, and in this way he exposed his chest to the thunderbolt. He placed himself at the point at which its flash was aimed. Third question is, how does Cassius interpret the unnatural occurrences in nature? Cassius sees the unnatural occurrences as symbols or warnings of significant events to come. He believes that these occurrences mirror the political upheaval in Rome caused by Julius Caesar's rise in power. Fourth question is, give the meaning of in person, action, yet prodigious groan and fearful as these strange eruptions are. And our answer is, this means that despite not being physically more powerful than an ordinary person, this man, and who is this man? Julius Caesar, has grown in influence and impact to an extraordinary extent. He has become something to fear, just as the strange natural phenomena are causing fear. Question number 5 is, give two incidents given by Cassius earlier in the play to show that the man referred to in the extract was no mightier than thyself or me. First incident is, Cassius recalls how he saved Caesar from drowning during swimming race in the Tiber River. This incident portrays Caesar's vulnerability and dependence on Cassius. Second incident is, Cassius reminds Casca of another instance when Caesar had a fever in Spain. The fit was on him and he called out Titinius for water, just as a sick girl does. Now, the second extract is, Cassius, be you content, good sinner, take this paper and look you lay it in the praetor's chair. Praetors means magistrate, where Brutus may but find it, and throw this in at his window. Set this up with wax upon old Brutus' statue. All this done, repair to Pompey's porch, where you shall find us. First question is, to whom does Cassius address these words? Why does he say, be you content? Answer is, Cassius addresses these words to Cinna when the latter asked him whether he was able to convince Brutus to join their conspiracy. Cassius said these words to reassure that Cinna, okay, reassure him that Brutus was almost on their side. What paper is referred to? At whose window is it to be thrown in? What impact would the paper have on the recipient? The paper being referred to is a forged letter that Cassius wants Cinna to place in the praetor's chair for Brutus to find. The paper is to be thrown in Brutus' window. The impact of the paper would be to convince Brutus that there is widespread support for the idea of overthrowing Caesar, potentially influencing his decision to join conspiracy. Now, the third question is, who is old Brutus? Why is he famous in Rome? How did Decius Brutus take pride in his heritage? Old Brutus refers to Lucius Junius Brutus, a hero of ancient Rome. He is famous for helping to overthrow the monarchy and establish the Roman Republic. Decius Brutus took pride in his heritage as a descendant of Lucius Junius Brutus, seeing himself as continuing the legacy of opposing tyrants. Question number 4 is, why should Cinna go to Pompey's porch? Name 4 people who are likely to be there. Answer is, Cinna is asked to go to Pompey's porch to meet other conspirators. Okay, they wanted to discuss their conspiracy, their plan to assassinate Caesar. Decius Brutus, Trebonius, Cassius, and Casca are likely to be there. Last question is, why will Brutus be of importance on the next morning according to Casca and Cassius? According to Casca and Cassius, Brutus will be of importance on the next morning because he was highly respected by all the Romans and his support would change their crime into a noble and honorable act. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for watching.